Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 618 for January 16 to 31, 2023. Mercury turning direct and a kited Aquarius New Moon headline the second half of January. We also have Uranus turning direct, the Sun entering Aquarius, and two new aspect patterns. This episode is sponsored by my new book, Instant Divine Assistance, Your Complete Guide to Fast and Easy Spiritual Awakening, Healing, and More. It's a #1 bestseller, just hit 66 ratings on Amazon, nearly all of them 5-star, and I'm especially excited that this new 5-star review was just posted on Amazon. Let me just read it to you. The headline is, "It Works, Best Book Ever." And she said, "I have spent years on spiritual searching. This popped up on Amazon and I thought I would give it a try. I also signed up for the free mini course on the website. Definitely check out the videos on YouTube also. This worked so fast. After I did the invocation, I experienced the deepest state of awakening I have ever experienced. I have meditated for hours and tried long methods with minimal results. This worked in seconds. I had an amazing clearing using the healing invocation and the IFS process on the Awakening Plus site. Guess what? You get a month for $1. Totally worth it. Get the book, sign up for the course, try the membership. Since I have started using this, my life has totally improved." And that's from Laurel Spring. She wrote that on January 10th of 2023. And as a reminder, you can get the ebook for just $3.99, and it's also included with Kindle Unlimited. The paperback is just $12.99. Check out the book and any of those other resources that Laurel Spring found so helpful. Links to everything she mentioned is in the show notes. And thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. Check out their website, thisweekinastrology.com, where you can hear the show and subscribe to podcast updates. And if you haven't already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. All right, as of January 16th, the moon is waning. We have 2 retrograde planets, Mercury and Uranus, both of which turn direct this month. I'll be telling you about all that. And we have 3 continuing aspect patterns. For more details on all that, see the links in the show notes. Moving on to our actual days, Wednesday, January 18th. Forward motion is once again supported as Mercury turns direct at 8:12 a.m. EST at 8 degrees Capricorn. Mercury has been retrograde since December 29th. It turned retrograde at 24 degrees Capricorn, went back about 16 degrees. Certain themes were ripe for contemplation as Mercury turned retrograde. Mercury's entire retrograde took place within Capricorn, a good time to reflect on how well you're embodying this sign's higher qualities. These include maturity, organization, and time management, as well as planning and implementation. Continuing with Capricorn themes, are you balancing time alone, the hermit, with sharing your insights with others, the wise elder? Are you keeping a healthy work-life balance and avoiding excessive ambition and bossiness? Aspects. Mercury made 6 tight aspects as it turned retrograde. The theme of relationships was doubly emphasized due to Mercury's nearly exact conjunction with Venus and its sextile with Juno, the asteroid goddess of committed partnership. With Venus in Capricorn, are your relationships helping you move toward your goals? With Juno in Pisces and conjunct Neptune, are you making appropriately deep energetic connections in your committed partnerships? With Mercury conjunct Pluto, how are you handling wealth and power? Have you definitively declared to the universe precisely what kind of wealth you want? Wealth can be anything you value, not just money. How fully have you healed the old traumas that have stopped you from stepping fully into your personal power? And have you clearly decided whether your path is service to self, power over others, or service to other, power shared with others? With Mercury sextile Neptune, how important is a conscious connection with your divine consciousness, and how deeply have you developed it? Are you manifesting the divine inspirations you're receiving, and are you able to consistently maintain flow state? Finally, Mercury squared Mars and opposed Pallas Athena. Can you comfortably step into the roles of warrior, pioneer, entrepreneur, and sexual being? And are you working smart by using strategy, diplomacy, and negotiation? With so many aspects, this Mercury retrograde offered a wealth of themes to reflect on. Which ones have you gained insight on? With Mercury direct, pick the most important ideas and start taking whatever action is most helpful. Now that Mercury is direct, the decks are mostly clear to start major new ventures or make appropriate large purchases. However, these are best supported by a waxing moon. If you can just wait 3 days, wait to take important new actions until after the new moon on January 21st. Of course, I'll be telling you about that here as well in a moment. All right, we have one other thing happening here on Wednesday, January 18th. Sharing your wisdom with the world is harmoniously supported by a kite. It starts today on the 18th, peaks on the 27th, and ends on February 3rd. It includes the Sun in Aquarius, Mars in Gemini, Ceres in Libra, and Jupiter in Aries. Jupiter, at the tip of the kite, is the professor, philosopher, or guru, and is emboldened in assertive Aries. Mars in Gemini fires up communication, while the Aquarian Sun encourages you to spread your unique insights. Finally, Libra in Ceres potentiates abundance as you communicate your creativity to others. This kite also supports any kind of learning and communication, especially if it's in an area that electrifies you. It can also energize abundance and prosperity. On Thursday, January 19th, astrology's 11th archetype, represented by Aquarius and Uranus, is fired up by a T-square that starts today on the 19th, peaks on February 1st, and ends on February 6th. It includes the Aquarian Sun, Uranus, and the lunar nodes. To make optimal use of the Aquarius-Uranus archetype, internally accept what's unique about you and share it with the world to the greatest extent that serves highest good. Follow your intuitive hits, which are the most accurate guidance a human can get, and serve others using your special talents that you most love to use. With the lunar nodes in the mix, do all this in whatever way best aligns with your life purpose. Aquarius-Uranus energy can feel jangly and crazy-making when it does not get enough high-side expression. If you're feeling its chaotic side, focus on those high-side expressions and give it something better to do. On Friday, January 20th, the Sun enters Aquarius at 3:30 a.m. EST. For the next month, keep my 3 favorite high-side Aquarian principles in mind: embodying and expressing your unique human self, following your intuitive hits, and serving others using your special gifts and talents that you most love to use. On Saturday, January 21st, there's a new moon at 3:53 p.m. EST at 1 degree, 32 minutes Aquarius. Any Aquarius new moon is great for new beginnings in these 3 areas, and here we go again. Internally embrace what's unique and different about yourself and show it to the world to the greatest extent that serves highest good. Let yourself be guided by your intuitive hits. These I know it in my bones insights come from your higher self and are the most trustworthy guidance available. Has your life gone better when you followed these or went against them? You have certain abilities that set you apart from most other people. If you enjoy using them, how can you serve others with them? Each person is born in response to a need of the collective, and your special abilities highlight the zone of genius in which you can optimally serve. And now you've heard me hit those high-side Aquarius-Uranus archetypes 3 times so far. All of this new moon's aspects form a kite. This harmonious aspect pattern can help you flow more easily into its potentials. Its planets include the Moon, Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Ceres, Juno, and Pluto. Now, this kite shares many planets with the kite that I already interpreted on January 18th, so these interpretations may sound similar. There's apparently a lot of repetition in this particular forecast. Let's start with Pluto. This new moon's most important aspect is Pluto's potent conjunction with the Aquarian luminaries. This big change fast dynamic can supercharge rapid paradigm shifts. If you've been thinking about doing something bold or unconventional, this waxing moon period could be the time you've been waiting for. As Lord of the Underworld, Pluto can also energize shadow work. Do you have an old wound or trauma that's getting triggered? This is how it asks to be healed. An unconventional technique, such as my free healing invocation that's helped thousands with surprising ease and speed, could be an appropriately Aquarian approach. Remember in that woman's book review, she really loved that healing invocation. Pluto also rules power. Are you exercising service to self-power, which pursues its desires without regard for any harm it might cause others? Or are you taking the high road of service to other power, which wants everyone to come out shining? Finally, Pluto introduces us to this kite's main theme, wealth. This theme is further empowered by Ceres, the grain goddess associated with harvest and abundance, and endlessly expansive Jupiter. Plutonian wealth can expand beyond money and possessions to include anything you value, whether it's material or energetic. Are you clear on the specific manifestations of wealth you want so the universe can give it to you more easily? Other planets. Mars can help you launch your new moon goals boldly and assertively. His placement in Gemini can fire you up to learn whatever information you need, as well as share whatever information you're called to disseminate. Jupiter in Aries has a similar mission, proactively broadcasting information as a philosopher, professor, guru, or other wisdom giver. Juno, tightly conjunct Jupiter at the tip of the kite, adds the theme of committed partnership. This could mean that you're closely partnering with someone as you work toward your new moon goals, or Juno could represent someone you're serving or who's helping you within some sort of meaningful relationship container. All the planets and aspects within this kite give you lots of great choices on how to use this powerful new moon energy. Take your pick and get in gear. On Sunday, January 22nd, Uranus turns direct at 5:58 p.m. EST at 14 degrees 56 minutes Taurus. That's pretty much 15 degrees Taurus. He's been retrograde since August 24th at 19 degrees Taurus. Well, 1855 to be precise. When Uranus turned retrograde, I suggested that you reflect on the core themes of Uranus in your life. Since Uranus has the same keywords as Aquarius, these will probably sound familiar. Okay, here we go for the fourth time. How well are you using your unique genius? Are you accepting what's unusual about you and showing it to the world as appropriate? Are you following your intuitive hits? And are you serving others with your special talents that you most love to use? You all should have that stuff memorized by now. Now that Uranus is direct, it's a great time to take action on the insights you've gained from these reflections. And it doesn't hurt that the Sun in Aquarius and Aquarius New Moon are delivering the same message. Finally, January 25th through the 29th, Wednesday through Sunday, learning and communication are energized by 3 Mercury aspects in 5 days. First, a Mercury-Neptune quintile, Mercury 11 Capricorn, Neptune 23 Pisces on January 25th, makes it easier to receive a smooth flow of intuitive knowledge from your higher wisdom. Then, a Mercury Chiron square on January 27th, Mercury 12 Capricorn, Chiron 12 Aries, is great for sharing or receiving wisdom. Finally, a Mercury-Uranus trine on January 29th, Mercury 15 Capricorn, Uranus 15 Taurus, makes it easy to catch intuitive hits from your higher self. And remember, if it's a personal planet aspect that I give here, it's good for at least a week either side of the exact date. Announcements. Learn fast and easy tools for awakening, healing, and more. Gain wisdom from enlightening guests and enjoy mind-bending ayahuasca stories. It's all on my Awaken, Heal, and Thrive podcast with a new episode every Tuesday. Click the link in the show notes or search for Awaken, Heal, and Thrive wherever you get audio or video podcasts. And Awakening Plus events support your individual healing and awakening as well as global spiritual awakening. Not a member yet? Join one of our free events. 2 calls are open to the public each month. Experience how Awakening Plus can accelerate your personal evolution. Here's the dates and titles of our events in the second half of January, all at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Events are members only, except for this one free public event I'm going to mention in the second half of the month. On Monday, January 16th, Earth Support Team. And then our free public event on Wednesday, January 18th, Shamanic Awakening Ceremony. This is an intense event. I'm going to go shaman on you, rattling and singing and stirring up a lot of heavy energy so you can clear it. If you really want to get clear to some heavy energy and end the event in a really sweet, more awakened state, then by all means, join us for that Shamanic Awakening Ceremony on January 18th. Then the members only events, Thursday, January 19th, community support, Monday the 23rd, New Earth Support Team again, Wednesday the 25th, unconditional love immersion, Thursday the 26th, ask us anything, and Monday the 30th, New Earth Support Team. We have that every Monday because we're really big on supporting the great global awakening. We would love to have you join our supportive online community. Members receive these exclusive benefits. 9 of our 11 Zoom calls each month are members only. There's an archive of over 500 life-transforming events, as well as a best of guide to help you pick the best ones. We have 3 courses so far, instant divine assistance, fast and easy awakening and healing, self-guided internal family systems therapy, and your divine allies, let them help you more. We do monthly astrology mini readings. We do monthly community support calls, monthly Ask Us Anything calls, monthly office hour calls. We have a members helping members service. You can connect with an accountability partner, and you'll be constantly supported by the Awakening Plus group energy field from the moment you join. Learn more at awakeningplus.com. Like the lady said at the start, hey, it's $1 to try it for a month. It could be amazing. And thank you so much for being here and staying with me. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance, and I offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn all about this and more at astroshaman.com. To see the show notes where all this is linked, go to astroshaman.com/618. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com. My number for voice and text, 828-338-9852. I would love to connect with you. We're wrapping it up again. Please leave me a 5-star review, rating, or comment wherever you're getting this episode so others who also love astrology and spirituality can find it. And be sure to check out my new book and podcast. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.